We're here at Mike's XX. As you know, he's got all the parts that you could possibly ever want for this build, and it's kind of exciting to see what he has for us. But before we do that, you can see he's got a couple examples of the bikes. You see this one right here is a 76. It's an XS 650. It's a standard model. Well, this being a 76, ours being a 78. The only real difference you see here is that the forks are a millimeter bigger on ours, and of course, the paint's a little different.
It's got a different seat too, right?
Yeah, well, this is actually one of Mike's seats. It's like a cafe seat.
Yeah, it looks cool, actually. I like that seat.
It's a really cool seat, especially to put on a stock one.
Cool.
But then there was the special version. Yamaha came out with a version that was a little bit more of a cruiser style, a little bit of a lower kind of pulled back handlebar.
I'm going to guess this one.
Yes.
All
Now
right.
look at this one. You see the difference? It's kind of a little bit more laid back. People kind of wanted to get that cruiser kind of in-between look. And this one really kind of has the step seat, the bigger tail light, the big fat short chrome fenders, the more advanced mirrors, and of course they got rid of the struts on the front of the fender. You see the difference there to make it a little more clean. Behind me here you see an actual bobber.
I like this one.
Yeah.
This one is cool. Okay, this is actually Jim's bike. He works with Mike quite a bit. Difference between this bike and what we're doing, ours is a little bit more of a sporty ride. You know, we're not going to cover a whole lot of it. We're going to have a lot of frame out there, a lot of motor out there. And then we have to think about what we're going to do as far, you know, as the tank.
But I like the square tanks better.
Well, there is a square one too we can put in there, but if we run the square tanks, we're going to run into engine clearance issues.
That specific tank, yes, I think would be a problem. But if we can find another tank that was really shallow like these are, but still had the squared edges, I think it'd be better because it really brings out that street track look to it. I'd rather just go out and just find a tank, modify it slightly just to make it fit, not to have to cut it open.
You're lazy. You just don't want to do
Are you
it.
just figuring this out?
It's like, well, that's
yeah,
paint.
the hidden
No, scratch that one out.
yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, no,
lazy
no.
really. I just don't want to do that.
I know you don't want to do that.
I'd rather just find one.
You're going to make me search for
If it was my choice, I'd just take a tank, throw it on there, and weld the thing to the frame. Done.
The bike's apart. We're welding up the swing arm here shortly.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to send the frame and the swing arm out for powder coat, and we're going to do some really cool stuff to the engine.
How cool?
Really cool.
Really cool stuff.
That's what I thought
Righteous
you
man.
said.
It's going to
Really
be
cool.
It's going to be really outrageous.
It's gonna be really cool. All right, I'm
Can I continue?
This whole time I'll be saying that. Oh, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, let's go over here where
Every
you can see
part
these.
is really cool.
Let's go over here.
This part is really cool.
Let's go meet Mike. I'm done with you
All right.
guys. Well, let's go up here and check out, you know, what Mike has. He's got a whole bunch of parts. Maybe we can learn a little bit more about his company. Let's see what he's got going.
Really cool parts.
You're not going to leave that alone, are you? I didn't think so.
Really cool.
Mike, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. I don't think you've met April.
April?
And of course, you remember Chase from when we had that meeting in Daytona Beach?
Right.
So, Mike, you basically have this company that is based on the internet that I found through recommendation and also doing a little surfing myself that supplies parts all around the world for this type of project where you can do either bobbers or street trackers.
I found that there was a lot of demand to keep these old machines on the road.
Okay, can we go look at the parts now, please? Kind of eager.
Getting impatient? Okay. Mike, tell us a little bit of what you have. There's so much to look at. I don't even know where to start here.
Forged 750 big bore kit, includes the cylinders. This was patterned after a handful of race engines that were made for Europe.
It's a lot more fin area than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
You know that Jason is quite the character, he's quite the artist, so we're probably going to add a few little gizmos in there so you can flip switches on and off.
do it.
And these are the pistons?
That's the forged big bore pistons, 9
Into
to
that
1,
thing.
so that they're streetable. We also have new camshafts. These are not regrinds, they're brand new billets and they're fully adjustable, and they come with heavy duty valve spring sets. We've had overdrive gears made. The top gear on the bike tends to be a bit low, so this here keeps you from searching for that sixth gear that doesn't exist. We have high performance clutches. We've had original calipers reproduced.
Exhaust.
A number of special exhausts that we had hand built for the bike. This is our Ascot system. We have gas shocks.
Consider what they came with stock. That's going to be a nice improvement.
The front discs, they're considerably lighter than the original.
Grab one of those?
Far less unsprung weight.
As big as that is, feel that.
We've even had new handlebar switches reproduced. These haven't been available for years.
Finding something like this for a bike of this...
Ours is not in good shape.
No. You might be responsible for one of the biggest comebacks of a classic ever.
Well,
That's a statement. You know,
it's good. I thought that the thing was worthy to keep on the road long term.
You look like an early 70s motorcycle ad right now. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, but I look a lot better.
Let's race. I win.
You ready? Okay.
I can't reach the go. Hold on. I got you. I got you.
I won. I touched first.
This project with two extreme motorcycles is going to show the motorcycle public out there what you can really do with one of these bikes. It should turn out to be a An excellent project, and you'll be able to see how versatile the bike is and just exactly what can be done with this great old machine.